My body to somebody who wants it. I don't have any need for it anymore. Wherever I'm going, I'll be in touch with the dirt and the earth and the bugs and the birds and the drugs and the bees. Send my body to somebody who wants it. I don't have any need for it anymore. Wherever I'm going, I'll be in touch. To somebody who wants it around any need. Funny. The Hunt, 532. Send my body to somebody who wants it. I don't have any need for it anymore. Wherever I'm going, and the drugs and the bees. Send my body to somebody who wants it. I don't have any need. Wherever I'm going, I'll be in touch. I would raise my hand to make Henning or Hans, especially Henning. I mean, he's here every day, right? And he flies for real. And if he were to say, hey, Kineas, I'd really like to become a moderator on your channel. Hey, I think I would be inclined to say, got it. You got it, man. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. Can't thank you enough for coming in every day, even when you got other stuff to do, and helping me out and help answer questions in the chat, and just generally being a fantastic freaking individual on this planet. Let me raise my coffee to you. Cheers. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. I'm not high or anything, but I love you, man. I love you. Okay, so I'd really like to consider it, but I don't know you, man. You have mod on 3 different chats. That's okay. Hey, I think it's enough work here. I mean, I've got like Hans and Henning. That's pretty much it. And occasionally we get Vic or a model. Somebody drops by, but it's just a small, casual little group of people. You know, if I was like a Microsoft, you know what? I really recommend right now Microsoft. They're doing their the weekly fly-in. And unfortunately, it's conflicting with my stream at the moment. But all the big boys every Friday get together for the Microsoft Twitch. I would go over there and I would ask them for help. To help. I mean, they have dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people in there, and I'm sure they could use the moderator help. So that's what I would do. Me, it's just us. I don't think I need the help, but I really appreciate it. I really do. No, come on now. Just stop. Don't make me be a dick today, please. It's Friday. Don't make me be a dick. I've never had to mute anybody. I've never had to kick anybody out of my room. I've never had to ban anybody. I've never had to be a bad guy. And that whole song right there at the start about being a fun guy, right? I don't want to do it. So please don't make me do it. You're demonstrating right there why nobody should ever even consider the idea. Okay? So, please stop. Okay. All right, so Henning might join us in a little bit. He's out doing some F-16 stuff. Let me switch over. Today is Friday. I'd like to do a little bit of glider training. Maybe there'll be some time after to do something else. Maybe a Neofly job. I don't know. But let me jump into our plane here. Just basically, I am no expert. It's like when you watch Henning or Hans fly, right? They're going to be zipping all over the screen. Me, I'm just happy to stay in the air. That's all I'm concerned about with. This is going to be probably a boring live stream. I'm going to be doing circles over this airport, EDWU, and just seeing how long I can stay up before having to come back down, right? So that's just the name of the game for me right at this stage of learning gliding. And we don't have any mountains around here, and I'm not sure what the weather is like today, if it's going to be good or not for gliding, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot anyway. Okay. So, to get going, I believe you rotate. I don't know why they don't have any little wheels on the wings. You see the little gentleman out there that's going to run along and keep my wing level while we're going, taking off? You know, he doesn't want any damage to the wing, I guess, or whatever. You know, why they don't have these things that can drop down? I mean, we've got gear that folds up underneath. And I just thought for the 20th century are we in? Whatever. Something to ponder in the year 2024. It's okay, Henning. Don't bother. Don't even bother. It's okay. All right. Oh, I must have it paused. Sure. Whatever you want to do. I'm at home base. I'm at your home base next to your home. Okay. Oh, and you don't have to fly behind me at all. At all. See if I'm on pause now. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was nice having you. Some good screenshots too. So this is where Hans and Henning in the real world actually do real world gliding. And like I said, you know, they've been coming to the live streams and participating and hanging out and being really freaking cool. and I'm glad we've become friends. And they got me back into the wanting to do the gliding. And I had never really been to Germany before, so it seemed like a good time to come over and spend some time with these two gentlemen and hang out where they live. Plenty of time in the future to always go back to the United States. And I mean, that's pretty much everything I've done for the last couple of years. It all is around Colorado, and flying back and forth around Colorado Springs, or in the United States. Oh, I was just to change the subject real quick. I misspoke the other day and made it a statement in error. I was commenting on the latest developer update and how they said in the next update, number 15, which is a sim update. It's not a world update. It's sim update SU15. And SU15 is going to have supposedly some amazing memory optimizations that everybody is really happy about at the moment. They went crazy in the live stream chat finding out about this. And I was calling it World Update. I was like, World Update 15. We are already at World Update 16. 1 second, let me get to that group invite here. Let me get over here and pause. And accept your group invite. Right. Ooh. I hope whatever you've been doing, you've had a good week in flying. I hope you had success in your F-16 game, doing some pew-pew. I actually did use my controls to put them into timeout. Yeah, I mean, of all the live streams to come into and be weird. Oh, it's just training. I'm not sure if this is real weather today. I didn't check when I loaded it up. I know it's not real time, of course. It's pitch blackout. But if so, the weather's nice. Not a whole lot of clouds. Okay, he's going to go ahead and release the tow cable. We're going to release the cable. Okay, there goes the cable. All right, so we're going to pitch for 100. Check. In real life, it's all cloudy right now. Okay. All right, so trying to get it a little bit more stable around the 120. I am at 6,000. Oh no, 1,000. All right, well let's try not to lose a whole lot of altitude today. There you are. At 1,900, 2,000 feet. So I can feel it now. We're getting some dips. I don't have the little beepy thing on, which helps us find thermals. Not a big deal. There he is. There's Mr. Henning over there. See if we can follow him without losing control. Uh-oh. How are you gaining altitude without stalling out? I'm trying to climb up to 3,000 where you're at, and I just can't do it. Is that another airport out there? Ihorn? Looks like a runway out there. If you'd like to join us today and get in the group and glider fly with us here in Germany, send your put your screen name in the chat room, and Mars Fan 2019, I'll beg him to add you to the group. Attending. Got somebody else up in the air up there. EJU 4652 in the vicinity. A high flyer, it looks like. Almost looks like we got somebody down there. That's just maybe a speck on my screen. Yeah, there's somebody down there. Oh, they were there. We're getting a drop in here. There we go, dropping. So, what are your plans for this weekend? What do you got? We got, again, this weekend, we are not going to get to play some tabletop Dungeons and Dragons. We have party members who are under the weather, and so we had to cancel again. I don't really have any plans as of yet. I did want to take some time, because you're flying some of the military jets, to spend some time this weekend with the F-14, the F-18, and the F-35. So that I remember where everything is at. I'm not fumbling around with them. I'm starting to warm up to the idea of reloading DCS World and go enjoy some pew pew. So doing pretty good. Haven't lost too much altitude so far. All right, there's somebody else out there. DLH 894 up pretty high. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm good, man. I'm just happy floating around up here. I'm just gonna do like before, not stray too far from the airport, and just hang out here for a while. I'm content. You've got 110 hours. I don't know how many hours I've got. I know that when I was playing it for a while, I was doing the same thing. I just was being obsessive about it. I probably don't have 110 hours, but I really enjoyed it. You know, they call it the frog foot. And I really appreciated the way it handles, because if you think about it, I mean, if you fly it a certain way, you almost are like a frog. You can do these hops with it. You can make it go up in the air, and it's got really powerful engines. You can do these hops, right? So you can throw it up and make it like hop in the air, and it's a neat plane. Soviet early era. I don't even know what, or I want to say early era. I don't know exactly when the Frogfoot was around. I would guess. I'm guessing around 50s and 60s. Music news. Billy Joel has released a new single. We haven't had anything from Billy Joel in a long time. Everybody's going crazy for it, and I think that's great. I think it's very great that it's getting a lot of positive reception. I was very happy to hear his voice in something new again. Nothing about it really moves me, though. You know, just being honest. Maybe I should keep my opinions to myself. But, you know, hey, that's cool. That's cool. But there's nothing in it that just, like, moves me. Right? I heard a tune the other day. A young lady that I share a lot of music with, and we share music back and forth, stuff that we like. She posted a video the other day that from a gentleman named Chris Stapleton, and I've been hearing a lot about him lately. He's a country singer. And she's like, oh, I really like this song from Chris Stapleton. Check it out. She played the video for me, and it's called What Are You Listening To? And it just grabbed my soul. The lyrics are so freaking good. It's so catchy. The tune is so wonderful. it plays on your soul, man. I mean, it's just such an immediate, wow, that was so good. And so I turned another friend onto it. I wanted to see what they would think about it. And they're like, my God, that song was so good. Right? And I was kind of hoping for that kind of feeling with the Billy Joel, you know, that, oh man, he nailed it, you know, after all these years, such a maestro. He just nailed it. Nah, not really, I don't think. And then, I don't know when he released the tune, but Ace Frehley, the original front lead guitarist for Kiss, just released either an older tune redone into a video, Moon Man, right? I'm like, oh, right on, man. New Ace Frehley music. You go turn it on. And I was just hit with a cascade of noise. Just noise. It's, you know, and then the lyrics and all. I mean, it's nice hearing Ace's voice. Same kind of thing. I couldn't even finish listening to it. Like, Ace, you're just hitting me with just noise, man. No seemingly in my head. None of the elements that to me make up a hit. And he's had hits in the past. He should have maybe taken an example from some of his hits in the past, like New York Groove. Like, build into it, man. Don't just open up with sonic bombardment. And then everything's on the same level. I mean, it's just, wow, this wall of in your face. To be honest, you hate flying it. The only reason you fly is because I don't want a new plane for. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't mind doing it. I would really like to fly different planes, and but DCS World can be very, very expensive. So that's why I dropped out of it. You know, and occasionally they offered some beta stuff where you could try things, and I always seem to miss those. But yeah, it's like, wow, I'm not really that inclined to at the moment. You know, maybe things will change, but at that time I'm like, nah, I don't want to drop the cash. There's no way I want to spend that kind of money. Money's tight, man. But I mean, I understand. I'm not. You're definitely getting your money's worth, considering that all the, they have to make all that crap work. It's one thing in the flight simulator here, and it's an amazing achievement to get all these things to work properly, and all the planes that they have in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and just the flight simming in general. Having a great flight simulator itself. And then, for DCS World, all, or whatever, most of the stuff has to work right. Your radar and your weapons and all that stuff. And that's so above and beyond. So, I understand why they cost what they do. So doing pretty good. I mean, I don't know how many rotations we've done now around the airport. We've lost some altitude, but not much at all. Not that much. And just having a wonderful afternoon and just learning how to stay airborne. Yeah, this plane does have an engine. I don't even know where it's at. I mean, do you get a little propeller in the front? I've never really looked to see where. I mean, where is it? How does this thing have an engine? Oh, my gear's down. That's not helping our aerodynamics. We still did pretty good. But I have never turned it on. You have to toggle anything else, I wonder? It says engine on. An electric engine, and the propeller is at the front and comes out when you turn it on. Really? Let's go look. I may not have turned it on properly. All right, so I toggled the on button. But I don't know if you need to press anything else. You have to turn on the display next to the comms. Loosen altitude. Okay, up and display next to the comms. That's the Flarn. You're up. The yellow knob. Altimeter. Yeah, I've toggled this on. There's the power, but I'm not finding the button that turns on the display. That's gear. You're behind with engine on. You power. I'm just letting the wind move us around. There we go. All right, let's see if we got a little propeller out now. I don't see a propeller yet. Come down, toggle it the other way. Whoa. Oh, that would be on. Click the default over. Oh, I see the propeller now. Really? See what kind of climb we can get. Oh, nope. Didn't like that. Okay. Ooh. All right, so now I've got, I wasn't even thinking about using the throttle there for a minute, but it does seem like it's got throttle control. So I'm trying to climb here. Just press right click on the little wheel by the engine display, and the beeping stops. Right click on the little wheel by the engine display. You're all tipping her. Oh. Nice to see people out flying, either that or it's commercial traffic. None of these seem to have a right-click option. I don't know what I'm getting wrong. Where it says throttle knob when you hover above it. Throttle knob, yeah. Where it says throttle knob when you hover above it, that says throttle knob. I'm right-clicking it. Turning it left and right. But when I right-click it, I don't get anything. Plane's flying around all by itself, doing loops and stuff. The plane's just doing what it wants. Sure is helpful having that little propeller there. Crazy. All right. So that has nothing to do with the engine or the displays. So just turn off the FCU. Okay. See if we can get it to... See if it responds to no throttle. Okay, so I'm not... Alright, so it seems to be off. I'm not seeing any rotation on it at all. The FCU power turns on the color control. Right. So the wind, what is this saying it's blowing? It's just saying that the wind is strong? Or does this give us an actual direction? Turn the engine display on, and then the engine master off and on. Engine master off. That's on. That's off. That's on. Wind. He said, that's not the wind, that's your internet connection. But there was, it said wind right above it. I'm like, see, you click this select soft key right here. Airspace, wind, more, and with these kind of displays, I'm used to the buttons above them. Okay, so that does more. There's transponder, radio, team, more, event, send, more, NOTAMs, notice to airmen, wind, right? McBall, McCready, what time is it? 46 minutes after the hour. Try to we lost him. I'm in a spin and it won't respond. being in a glider kind of scares me sometimes. When you get in the spin, if you didn't have an engine, it just won't respond. Doesn't matter how much rudder you apply in one direction or the other. She's just, nope. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut the engine off, I think. We're up much higher than we were when we first started. So, got some wind pushing from the south. So I need to spend some more time on videos learning how to, you know, how to really understand this. Instruments like this, and what are they telling us? You know, what is the blue triangle? What is the red diamond? This red one that goes up into here, and then you've got this yellow arc here. So we're gonna have to watch some videos because I haven't quite got my head around all that yet. That's funny. It's your internet connection, not the wind. Oh, that's gonna make me laugh for a while. So it almost seems like when the red diamond goes up, that you've got good wind underneath you. But then the red lever, I don't know if you're supposed to try to match the red diamond with the red, I don't know what else to call it, the indicator. And then the red diamond coming down indicates a lack of wind or a decrease in wind. Right, so right now we're in a pocket where the wind is dropping. And then we're catching a gust right there. There goes the diamond. The diamond's going way up. Now it's coming back down again. Gotta do a turn. Yeah, an instrument I definitely need to learn how to use, because I'm guessing that that is helping you identify, like right there, like thermals. Supposed to try to turn. You went up. Uh-oh. I have lost quite a bit of altitude. I should consider heading more towards the airport. Oh, and I've lost it again. Just spent having too much fun. All right, let's try to make it. Uh-oh, lost air again. Spin. Let's just try to get there at this point. Okay. Yeah, we're going to make it. All right, let me put my gear down. Let me drop my ballast. Our airport is right there. Follow this little line of trees in. Too fast. Well, easy. All right, get our speed brake ready here. Slow down. Shit. Shit. Can't get the brake. Now I get the brake when I'm facing straight up in the air. That's lovely. I'm gonna be able to pull out of this. Nope. I have got to get my speed brake hooked to a keyboard. Yikes. Well, it's the top of the hour, and that's a good place for a quick little break. Get out of the cockpit. Our virtual guy, we'll get him out of the cockpit. We'll have him stretch around and smoke a cigarette. All right, we'll go hang out with this guy over here. In this plane, you always got to remember, if you're 100 meters, 1,000 meters high, you can get 42 kilometers. Finish what you're saying there. You like a pretty happy guy? What a job. I just hold the wing, sir. That's what I do. I am the official wing holder. All right, so smoke if you got him. Let me get my smokable setup here. I'm going to play Fun Guy again from Brad Sox. I opened the show with it. If you're just tuning in, you'll be hearing this maybe for the first time. It's a relatively new one. He's been around for a long time. So, you know, relatively speaking, pretty new stuff from Brad. If you're gliding, you're always happy. It's a smile on my face.
Becoming a fun guy. I could see myself going
Nice landing. Beautiful. Mutising microdoses. Touch with the dirt and the earth and the bugs and the birds and the drugs and the bees. Send my body to somebody who wants it. I don't have any need for it anymore. Wherever I'm going, I'll be in touch with the dirt and the earth. Wherever I go, and I'll be in touch. Okay. We will watch Henning do some landings. Let me move the camera. Watch how a pro does it. Another beautiful landing. Oh. Okay. Let us try to do an actual better landing this time. Okay, the ballast should already be dropped. Nope, it's not. Gear down. No speed brake. Yeah, that's what happens. I was like, yeah, let's see if I can come in without the speed brake. No. Back more. She's down. Here wasn't down. Oh shit. Oh. It's a good way to break your back. You're down. Ballast dumped. Speed brakes. Probably pulled it too soon. They really slow you down. Maybe not. It's gonna be fast. Fast. I heard this Antarctica mod that's going to be put out can have a bunch of penguins in it. And the penguins. So I watched a video the other day on gliding, and he was talking about the ballast, and he's like, you would think that with the ballast dropped, that you could actually fly longer and get more efficiency out of the glider. And he's like, surprisingly, no. You know, that ballast is very important for gliding, and that he says normally, you know, it's not something he's going to drop until he's coming in for a landing. A little bit further this time. I wish I had an extra arm. There we go. There's one successful landing. In that case, in that instance, the ballast is dropped here. Overshot. Said I collided with an object. The ground. I don't think my old man up in heaven would be completely impressed with my gliding ability today. I would have to say, though, that he would be impressed with overall how far I've come. I think he'd be amazed at how much I've learned and what I can do in the simulator anyway. I always think about that. What would the old man think? My dad, he only got as far as visual flight rules flying, and he never got instrument rated, and so that's been one of my biggest drives, to impress him, make him proud, is learning all the stuff about visual flight and instrument flying, blind flying. I flared way too soon. Yeah, I was trying to hold it too. Yeah, I wanted to see how far I could glide down the runway. And so I kept the flare on the whole time. Yeah, I get it. Too much ground effect, and I let the air drop out from underneath me. I get it, okay. Let it come down. I'll make it this time. Pulled the speed brake too soon, I think. I think I'll make the field next to it. Don't hit the tree. I wish it would spawn us out a little bit further. And spawn us in line for the runway. So yeah, that time I didn't keep the nose up. If you want to glide across the runway, put your speed brakes back. Yeah, I can imagine. That's something else I don't have set up. Let's go ahead and we could probably do that mode. And yeah, I should turn on slewing mode. But one of the things I need to do right now is one, see what controller we're under. And through a glider. Should have done this first. Glider. Okay. Now speed brake. Or do they call it a spoiler? On spoiler set. Spoiler access. See if that works. Okay, that does work. Good. I can finagle that a little bit more. But this one doesn't have the flight control set up right. It has the speed brake set up right, but I've got no control. All right, flight controls. Okay. There's slew mode. The slew mode controls. All right, you're done for the day. Yeah, I guess we can wrap it up there. Yeah. I need to mess with this stuff anyway. So, yeah. A good day of flying, I guess. It wasn't too bad. So you're going to go off and do some F-16 action now, some pew-pew, and go blow some people up. Far out, man. Hey, you have a great weekend. And thank you for flying with me today. I really appreciate it. And learning a little bit at a time. So far out, man. You have a great weekend. And again, thank you. And I'll see you soon. All right, then. Yeah. Wrap it up a little bit early on this wonderful Friday. I think we're supposed to get some bad weather this weekend here. If so, I might. It's always fun when we have really bad weather here to fly the bad weather that we get. See how well I can do. So, thank you for watching episode 111 of Phineas the Skydude. Like I said, I will see you on Monday.